Hey friends, I was not going to do a video today. My neighbor's mowing the lawn, not a great time, but the backyard looks incredible. And I just need to show you how drastically different a week can make. I will do a full garden tour in the next couple days when it's nice out. I have very limited time today, it's going to rain, but you need to see this and I'll show you the chickens. Okay, just look. You can't even see the bed there anymore. Remember the pretty corner I loved? Look. You can't see, there's the block right there. You can't see anything. It's just gorgeous. In the back, very little things I haven't taken care of yet. Giant mess in the back. I decided to let the chickens do the work for me. Let me show you. All right, coming back here, I have got a pretty big mess. But I've got this wall and this wall up, so I decided to put a little gate up here and let the ladies out. Hi, girls. How's it going? I opened up their door because I have a whole bunch of stuff that I weeded out. I've got all kinds of stuff growing back here in my garden, my greenhouse area. This grapevine is taking over. I need to get this all cleaned up next week. That's my next big job. So I thought I'd just let them go in and weed it all for me. Hi, how are you doing? These two ladies are both salmon favrils. They are my first girls I ever got. I got 4 and these two are still with me. I think that makes them at least 5, maybe even 6. How many years have I had chickens now, guys? I don't remember, but they're gonna have a blast with this. They're gonna get all the greenery out of the way. They're gonna get all the bugs out of the way. I don't even care if they go in the greenhouse. There's no plants back here that they need to be saved from. They're gonna go back into the compost pile. Can you see that guy back there? They're back in the compost pile, digging stuff up, scratching. This is exactly what I want them to do. And we have 2 new chickens who are in the coop hiding because they are the bottom of the pecking order. Let me see if I can get them to come out. All right, they're both in here. They're a little skittish, so I'm not gonna hang out here too long. Hey girls, aren't they pretty? They're the same breed. One's a silver and one is gold colored. Hi. And we're just gonna leave them alone. Here is what I've learned about backyard chickens. They've got a pecking order, and even if it seems incredibly mean, you gotta let them figure it out on their own. Just like kids, can't intervene. At first I would go in and try and swat the bully chicken, but the bully chicken is a bully chicken for a reason. She's the leader, she keeps them all safe, so she's establishing dominance, and I gotta let her do her thing. So unless she's really hurting somebody, I try and like leave it alone. Hi. This orange girl right here is my dominant chicken. She believes herself to be a rooster, which I have heard can happen. Like right now the other chicken is submissive. She's trying to get out of her way. Hey, be nice. Really? So she's like, nope, my corner, get out of here. She is the dominant chicken. Something I can do if she's being too mean to the other chickens is I can isolate her. Hi, baby. So inside my coop, I actually have an old dog cage, and I will use this to isolate chickens. So when I first got the 2 new chickens, I put them in here for a couple of days with their own water dish, and then I put food in there so they can get used to the other chickens without it being a big deal. Now that they're loose, I can take Miss Thing over here. Her name is Claudia. She's really not a nice lady, but she keeps all the chickens safe, so we're gonna leave her alone. Claudia, I can put Claudia in that cage and it will keep her away from the other chickens. She gets really mad. I've had to do it once before because look, she picks on her. There's Claudia behind her. She's her sidekick. What up, dude? Usually the 2 of them get into trouble together. Hi. You do a good job, but you're unnecessarily mean. What's up, Luce? What's up, Luce? Hi. I got nothing for you. I'm just saying hi. She's like, leave me alone. I'm going back to my dinner. All right, let's look at what's in here. We're not gonna go super deep, but these are all flowers. And these are all potatoes. Volunteer kale plant. My potatoes are flowering. So, oh look, they make seeds. They make little berries that are potato seeds. They will not grow a potato plant true to form. We don't really keep those, but I suppose you could grow them and see what happens. I don't really know. Potatoes, nasturtium in the front. It's kind of the same thing down here, interspersed with the occasional cabbage. Ooh, look at this guy back here. Are you ready? You thought you were ready. Look at that purple cauliflower. Oh, I'm gonna pick her pretty soon. That's another cabbage. And buried in here is another cabbage. Look at this sunflower. She's like, I don't care, potatoes. I'm making it. Here I go. And then in the back, all those sunflowers. There's peppers underneath. There are cucumber plants in the back that are giving it a go. I'm not gonna be able to tell them on the camera here. They look just fine. And as these sunflowers grow, you can kind of see I came in here. I cut off the bottom leaves. It'll open up airflow and space underneath for those guys. But aren't those cool? Look at how monstrous this potato pile is. Oh my gosh. I don't even, it's beyond my expectations. Down here, chamomile. Look at, here's the ranunculus. This is the only ranunculus that's flowered so far. And let me tell you, I'm not gonna start them again in the basement, but it was almost worth it just to see this pretty girl. She is so pretty. And the beans, this is the runner bean. Look at the flower on that. Isn't that pretty? Over there, I've got scabiosa. Those white flowers are scabiosa flowers coming in. I cut the valerian back. I've got sunflowers here starting to come out. Ugh, the calendula. Guys, the color makes me so happy. All right, that's really all I got. I wanted to show you the ranunculus. I wanted to show you the overflowing backyard and say hi to the chickens and get a peek at next week's job. Next week. It's gonna be high 90s. Heat index is in the 100. Oh, hang on. Do you want a sneak peek? Hang on, how much? Look how amazing the oven's looking. We have made some fires in here because we've been testing to see how high of a stack we should go. We got the flue liner in and the flue cap on. Just imagine a little fire burning down here. There's a door that goes on here. Ugh, pizzas. It's gonna be awesome. All right, now that really is the last thing. Now I'm gonna head inside because my son is trying to use the stove and I think I should be around for that. Just maybe. All right, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.